Welcome back, everybody, to the Appalachian State Dynasty here in Season 2. We lost a heartbreaker to the Charlotte 49ers a week ago on the pick six to end the day. I know you all were there. You all saw it. It was a rough game to lose, and our offense, despite having some very good moments, they struggled down the stretch, and I began to question whether Billy Wiles would be the full-time starter. We have some talent at quarterback that just hasn't seen the field all that much. I mean, Caleb Toll's a true freshman. Matthew Wilson, potentially, who could play some, is a redshirt sophomore, so he is not exactly experienced. So I wanted to get your guys' opinion. I set out a community poll. Who do you guys think should start going forward after that disappointing loss? And Caleb Toll ran away with it. I mean, it was Caleb Toll. Billy Wiles got a few votes, but Matthew Wilson didn't get any. And that is why, I mean, despite Billy Wiles objectively having the best quarterback stats, we're going to go with Caleb Toll. I think he's going to give us the best opportunity under a bad defensive line to win a game, or to win these games. But he's going to have to do it against a top team in the country, a team that was originally in the top 5. They took a loss in week 1 to East Carolina, so that shows, you know, East Carolina's a team about on our level. We can compare ourselves to them. Maybe we can get it done too. They are going to be led by quarterback Lex Thomas, who is a little bit experienced, but he's probably going to look to turn to Hollywood Smothers a decent amount out of the backfield, and Kendrick Raphael, the two starting backs who both have a bit of a dual back set in the backfield. But he's also got some safety blankets at receiver. Noah Rogers, Wesley Grimes, two guys above 80 overall that are very reliable receivers who are definitely going to come down with the pass if you just put it in their general vicinity. So this Wolfpack team has a lot of talent despite the loss, and we're going to need to be on our A game. We need our offensive line to protect Caleb Toll. When you're starting a true freshman, you can't allow him to get sacked. You can't allow him to get flustered as much as we have in the past with guys like Billy Wiles and Joey Aguilar last year. Last year, Joey Aguilar was a fifth-year senior. I had faith in him. You know, we obviously didn't want to get sacked, but if we got sacked, I had faith in him to get us back on the roll or on the chains, and that is not something that a freshman can do, as Andre Alodikin, the true freshman receiver, will get to return the ball back. He takes that out to the 18-yard line, and we get our first look starting at Caleb Toll. 6'4", 201 pounds. Maybe he needs to beef up a little bit, but for right now, he's the best we've got. They're going to go to the ground, and Kanye Roberts quickly taken down in the backfield. That one didn't really stand a chance. Not a lot of protection from this offensive line. 2nd and 13. It's going to be a screenplay. Kanye Roberts, can he get to the edge? He couldn't. Tries to cut it back inside. He is going to get 2 on the play, and this offense, not a great start. Toll outside. It's caught by Larkins, and that's a first down. David Larkins makes the grab. What a pass from Caleb Toll, his second of the day now. 2nd and 7, he's sacked. Trevally Price brings him down in the backfield. And that will make it a very tough screenplay, and it falls incomplete. So the Wolfpack defense gets a stop early and quickly as their offense looks to go down the field and score. They're going to run it with Hollywood Smothers. He's got a nice gain on the outside, first play of the day. You've got to be somewhat reliable. That is 4 on the ground as they have Kendrick in the game now. They're going to fake the handoff. Thomas outside. It's caught, and first down. The Wolfpack move the chains again. 2nd and inches now. They're going to keep it on the ground. Kendrick Raphael, he's got a first down and then some. 14 yards on the ground for him. Last week, he only had 25 total, so he has almost matched his total as they have it at the 46-yard line. Outside pass caught by Concepcion. He's got a big play. Broken tackle down the sideline. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Touchdown, Kevin Concepcion. Breaking away from Elijah McCantos on the out route. And he just outran everybody. Ricky Lee III, the transfer safety, couldn't make the tackle. It was a strange angle. It was kind of horizontal with him. And usually you like to have a bit of a verticality on the receiver. And he just outran Elijah McCantos, broke free from Ricky Lee. And that was all she wrote on that one. A big touchdown to start the day for the Wolfpack. And our defense cannot play like that all day. Kanye Roberts, though, finally going to get some movement on the ground. We need our running game to back up Caleb Toll if we want this offense to be successful, as that one's enough for a first down. They're going to go back to him again, and that time, not as much, but he still gets a few, setting up a 3rd and 5 after the run on the ground. Caleb Toll throwing slant route, could have been picked off, but it's caught by Hetzel, and he spun free for a few extra yards. Dangerous pass by Caleb Toll. He's going to go back to the air now. Traylon Ray breaking free off the out route. Down the sideline. Can he beat him? Touchdown. Traylon Ray. Did not see that coming. A simple move inside and dart outside. And Traylon Ray has undoubtedly been our best player on offense through these first 2 weeks so far, as that one is another big play, but the Wolfpack answer with a big pass up the middle to the tight end, Jolly. Lex Thomas having a good start to his day as he converts another first down. Final minute and a half of the quarter. They're going to go to the ground. Hollywood Smothers up the middle, smothering this defense with his running ability as the Wolfpack across midfield, keeping it on the ground. Raphael got a couple, mark him 2 yards after the run. They set up a 3rd and 5 to open the second quarter. Pass play, Thomas. It's caught and spinning. First down inside the 20. Wesley Grimes with the grab as they are now knocking on the red zone doorstep. Raphael a couple of yards. They've just been able to consistently get 3 to 4 yards every time on the ground, if not more. And that's a dangerous, dangerous game to play. 3rd and 6, though. Thomas, under pressure, steps up. He's going to take off with it. Nobody there to stop him, and he's got a 1st and goal. Marking him inside the 5, just barely, at about the 4.5-yard line as that run. He's not exactly the most agile quarterback. A pitch play to the outside. Raphael's taken down by Lee, the safety. Good coverage there on the outside. They now have a 2nd and goal. Thomas is going to run it himself. First down, no, but he's inside the 2. 3rd and goal. Smothers in the game. They have a 4 wide out set. Thomas fakes it to Smothers. Keeps it himself. Can't quite get in. He's pushed to the 1 by Darrell Farrar. But they're going to settle for the short field goal, as the Wolfpack will go up 10-7. Midway through this second quarter. I expected them to go for that, so I'm fine with the field goal now. That pass is behind Traylon Ray, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. You have to be okay with some of those plays with a true freshman quarterback, but he's going to make the play right the second time. He finds Traylon Ray, who is quickly 3 for 67 yards. 1st and 10. He's going to go back to Traylon Ray, who's going to outrun everybody on the drag route. And not quite a first down. It's an inch away or so away now as they run it with Kanye Roberts. He's going to pick it up as he cuts inside. Good coverage on the outside, preventing a bigger run. But still, a solid run from Roberts now as he sets up a 1st and 10 on the bubble screen. Traylon Ray breaking a tackle, and he's got a first down. Michael Hetzel throwing a block. He couldn't quite hold it long enough, but just enough to spring Ray free for a first down. Caleb Toll outside going towards the end zone, and that one sailed out of bounds. He's not exactly the best when it comes to throwing the ball down the field. He is much better at short intermediate passes as Kanye Roberts picks up the first down on the delayed handoff. He has 37 yards on the ground, but we've got to at least try those type of plays. Caleb Toll keeps it himself on the outside. Touchdown! Mountaineers scoring. He may have stepped out, but I think they're going to mark him inbounds, and didn't see that coming. Caleb Toll, he's handed it off every time so far to start this game. This time he keeps it himself on the edge and races to the pylon, and yeah, he got in barely on that right corner of the end zone as the Mountaineers are able to take a 4-point lead. Lex Thomas, though, good run of about 15 on the ground. He has been dicing us up as a quarterback running it so far today. So we're now under 3 to go in the half. Thomas going to hand it off. No, he keeps it. That one's intercepted. Elijah McCantos down the sideline. Touchdown. A 42-yard pick six for Elijah McCantos. I thought that was incomplete. I thought that one was just going to fall harmlessly to the ground. But instead, McCantos snags it. And not only does he grab it on the sideline, he stays in bounds somehow and returns it all the way past the end zone and puts us up 11 here late in this second quarter as the Wolfpack will go 3-and-out. Josiah Wyatt with a stop there on the ground, and they'll have to punt this one away. It's going to be a booming punt. Sophomore Nick Miles back to return. He's going to bring it right up the middle. Good blocking. Nick Miles got some space. Can he run away from him? He can't quite get away from him, but he's got a 1st and 10 inside the 20 for the Mountaineer offense as they look to convert on the good punt return. That one's caught across the middle. Traylon Ray slides down. Caleb Toll going to hand it off to Kanye Roberts. Can he get the edge? He does get the first down around the 8-yard line. A good, strong run as we're in the final 50 seconds, under 50 seconds to go in the half. They're going to go outside to Roberts. He can't quite get anywhere. He's actually going to lose 4 as we now have only a few plays, 2 timeouts to try and get into the end zone. 3rd and goal from the 7. Toll hands it off to Roberts, bounces off of a man, and he's quickly wrestled down. They're going to go to Jackson Moore. He missed one a week ago. That cost us, but this time he's going to drill it. And a 14-point lead for the Mountaineers as we head out of halftime. About the best possible half you could have asked for. I mean, the Wolfpack started really strong, but they've been fairly quiet since then. They've had the field goal drive, and then they had the pick six. So you've got to expect them to come out here swinging as Kendrick Raphael's got a first down and then some as he converts on that one run on the ground. 2nd and 3. Now for the Wolfpack here early in the 3rd. They're going to send in man in motion. They're going to pitch it to him. That's the tight end, Jolly. He's got a first down on the edge. You don't see a tight end jet sweep all that often, but it worked for them that time as now they send Smothers in motion. Thomas instead's going to dump it down. That one's caught. I believe that's Wesley Grimes on the catch. And they have it 2nd and 4 now. 9 minutes underneath in the 3rd quarter. It's going to be a run. Hollywood Smothers breaks outside. Eludes a couple of tacklers inside the 30. Mark them down at the 22. Hollywood Smothers as they hurry back up to the line at the 22-yard line to go. Lex Thomas calling an audible. He's trying to change the protection. Sees a blitz coming. They're bringing pressure. Thomas keeps it in zone. Picked off! McCantos again, leaping in the air and just snagging that one out of the air. Elijah McCantos comes through for this defense again, and the 14-point lead stands despite a promising drive. Anderson Castle now responds as the 3rd running back on roster with a big 15-yard run, trying to get this running game going a little bit more efficiently than it has been, but Caleb Toll is wrapped up. I mean, he made the right decision. Trevally Price was all over that no matter where the ball went to as they lose 4 on that play. This one's a pass to Larkins. He just falls down to hold on to it as they have a 3rd and long after a couple short plays on 2nd down. Toll looking across the middle. Grant Tucker's got it. Grant Tucker breaking free, trying to escape the cornerback, and he is gone. Touchdown, Grant Tucker. What a run. The slant route wide open. And I mean, you're just looking for a first down there on 3rd and long. And Grant Tucker takes it 60-plus yards to the house. What a run after catch for Grant Tucker. His man is trailing far behind him. That is Cook in coverage, one of their better cornerbacks. The safety gets nudged a little bit downfield by Michael Hetzel, I believe. And Grant Tucker showing the athleticism and speed, giving us a 21-point lead as the Wolfpack don't know quite what's hit them, but they're going to respond with a big run from Kendrick Raphael down past the 50, across the 45. Impressive blocking on the outside there on that one. 2nd and 4. Screenplays blown up dangerously close to another interception. Thomas already has thrown 2, and he does not want to throw a third. 3rd and 8 now. Thomas looking deep downfield into coverage. It is caught. Touchdown. What? I thought that was an interception. Lee the third is in coverage. Beautifully covered. Perfect positioning. Dakari Collins just seems to catch it through his body almost. What a grab. And what a throw by Lex Thomas. The Wolfpack not out of this one just yet. They're only down by 2 scores. And we still have a whole 1/4 to go. As Anderson Castle's run is limited to a loss of 1 on the ground. Toll going to stick it to the ground. Kanye Roberts, good blocking on the outside. Hetzel couldn't quite hold it. Clifton Doss is there, the young freshman tight end who's being used as a bit of a blocking threat. He is now leading the block on 3rd and 2. Good job setting the lane and getting a first down with Kanye Roberts on the ground. We're trying to utilize him as well as David Larkins because he's a much better blocker now. Traylon Ray, haven't heard from him in a couple of quarters, but he's got a first down on the drag route. As they now go back to the screen, Traylon Ray, almost gone on the bubble screen as he just barely gets tackled. I mean, that was the last line of defense. If he gets free, that's a touchdown. Michael Hetzel, been quiet these first 2 weeks. Makes a nice grab to get us inside the 30-yard line now. 2nd and 7. Caleb Toll's going to hand it off. Anderson Castle is tackled in the backfield. Good coverage there downfield, leading to the RPO having to go on the ground, and good perseverance by the defensive line. 3rd and 9. Caleb Toll, can he not get the first down? Inches short. He's going to go to Kanye Roberts, who's got a touchdown. On 4th and inches, you're going for a first down. Why not go all the way? Kanye Roberts gets in. And this Wolfpack defense, the lauded Wolfpack defense, is dropped 38 on their heads as they now look to go deep downfield into coverage. It's dropped. Kevin Concepcion was there, but Ricky Lee in coverage, able to bat it down as that one's incomplete. Now they're going to complete it across the middle. Caught. Good 7-yard gain, making it much easier for them to convert here. As we're a couple minutes into the 4th quarter. They've got to score on every drive as quick as possible. Outside passes. Caught on the sideline. Dakari Collins spins out of the first tackle, and he's able to cross midfield down to the 30-yard line after the catch. Dakari Collins, a big second half here. The touchdown and now a big conversion. Kendrick Raphael is short, though. Darrell Farrar brings them down in the backfield, and they have a 3rd and 3. Must convert here. And a false start. Kendrick Raphael just can't believe it. The false start on the offensive line. Going to set them back 5 yards, making it much harder. 3rd and 8 across the middle. It's incomplete. Tried to fit it in there into a tight window. And Lex Thomas needs 8 on the play. This is the game pretty much. Thomas outside. This one's incomplete. Ethan Johnson. No, that was Trenton Allen in coverage. Bats it away. And the Mountaineer defense continues to play very well today. Couple of interceptions. Some big timely stops. The offense just trying to run some time off the clock here. Caleb Toll keeps it himself and muscled down. A loss of 5. They now have a 3rd and 17. Toll across the middle. It's picked off. How is that intercepted? It's behind Traylon Ray. And the receiver just couldn't quite get back in time. And the cornerback dives for an interception. And the Wolfpack, new life is breathed into their offense. They have a chance to bring it down to just a 2-score game quickly here, as they have good field position. Smothers with a first down until he's suplexed down, as they now have it at the 15. Thomas with Raphael. They have a very good double back set. Raphael's going to take it outside, and he's got 7 on the play down inside the 10. they're knocking on the doorstep now. 3rd and 1 at the 7. Thomas looks to throw. Good protection. He's going to swerve out of there. He is going to take it down inside the 2. Probably could have scored there if he would have dove for it. I mean, you took at least another 30 seconds off the clock by not diving, but it doesn't matter as he hits Jolie across the middle for a touchdown. And they'll now go for the onside kick to try and get the ball back. It is thankfully caught by Freeman. And that is a big, big recovery on the onside kick, keeping the Wolfpack off the field on offense. 2nd and 6 run is a loss of 2. The Wolfpack defense could get a stop here before the 2-minute warning. Caleb Toll's going to hand it off. Kanye Roberts not quite going to get a first down. So go for the long field goal. A miss here could put the Wolfpack back in it. Jackson Moore, kick is up, and it sails far right. No good. Taken over at the 33. The Wolfpack still have a chance. They've got all 3 timeouts. If they can go down the field without using one and scoring, they have a chance. But it's quickly intercepted by Jordan Favors. What a pass by Lex Thomas. I mean, he overthrew his man by about 10 yards. And that quickly shut down any momentum they had, as this one is essentially all but over. Kanye Roberts going to take it on the inside zone, and he's got a first down. That will just about do it on the ground. I mean, they had to take both of their first 2 timeouts off of that run. 2nd and inches, Kanye Roberts gets a nice gain, cutting inside. 1st and goal, down at the 3. 110 on the ground. Caleb Toll trying to get this ball across the goal line. Roberts outside. Touchdown! His 2nd of the day. And the Mountaineers run away with this one. 45-24 is your score. I was hoping for an upset, you know, maybe a low-scoring game, but instead it was not really close at all. I mean, our defense played so well. Our offense didn't have to do a whole lot, but when they were on the field, they have played really well. 2nd and 7 now. Thomas makes a dangerous pass, but it's caught. They're trying to get down the field still. Thomas outside. It's caught this time, running up the sideline. Wesley Grimes got a lot of space. He's got a first down across the 30 of Mountaineer territory. Lex Thomas over 200 yards on the day. 3 touchdowns, but also 3 interceptions. Thomas, 1st and 10 outside. Tapped away and intercepted. Elijah McCantos, his 3rd of the day. And Market, his 2nd pick 6. Kevin Concepcion and Rogers trying to chase him down. But Elijah McCantos, 80 yards on the interception return. And his 2nd pick 6 of the day. What a play in coverage. I believe that's Trenton Allen Yo out there, who defends Kevin Concepcion, bats it away, and Elijah McCantos snags it, and that was all she wrote. What a game for this defense. A bounce-back game after an abysmal second half, especially 4th quarter against Charlotte, where they allowed 21 unanswered. This defense bounces back against a top team in the country as the Wolfpack will strike. I mean, little too late now, but Kevin Concepcion, another big touchdown as Lex Thomas over 300 yards on the day, but it won't matter. The Mountaineers take down the 16th ranked NC State Wolfpack 52-31. What an offensive showcase in the first start of Caleb Toll's career, and hopefully that is a sign of good things to come. 17 of 22. 245 yards, 2 touchdowns through the air, 1 on the ground. Only the 1 interception, which ultimately didn't have a lot of impact on the game, but you would have liked if it didn't happen. Kanye Roberts really helped out Caleb Toll today. 5 yards a carry, 2 touchdowns on the ground. Traylon Ray, again, what a game. Michael Hetzel been quiet. Grant Tucker has been quiet as well, besides back-to-back 50-plus yard catches in these games, and not much else besides that. And we saw Elijah McCantos took over today in the coverage field. And wow. Lex Thomas, bad game for him. 4 tutties, 4 interceptions, 333 yards on the ground. They were okay. 5 averages yards per carry for Raphael. 7 for Smothers. They were pretty consistent on the ground, but just didn't get a lot of success overall, or a lot of volume success overall as their defense. I mean, they've got a good unit. They just couldn't really cover our guys, it seemed like. And it doesn't help when your quarterback throws 4 interceptions. You're going to be on the game or on the field all the time, as McCantos wins National Defensive Player of the Week and Sunbelt Defensive Player of the Week. That was an impressive win. Unfortunately, we didn't have anybody visiting this week. I really wish we would have got somebody in, because that upset would have been a lot of points for us. But we're going to have to bring in Quincy Ojulari at a later date. I'm trying to bring him in on a week where we're playing a team that's better than us, so we can potentially get more points. Ojulari is a 6-foot deep threat receiver, a 3-star gem. And we're going to try and bring him in on a visit in week 4 against Toledo. That should be an interesting game. Toledo's a solid team, and they're about on level with us. So I think, you know, bringing a guy in on a week like that is pretty important, as we're going after a lot of talented guys this year. Deshaun Kadu, a 4-star defensive end out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. He is not a gem. I haven't scouted him yet. I just really can't afford to scout him. We're going to bring him in on the same week against Toledo. Hopefully him and Ojulari can, you know, they're not on the same side of the ball, but, you know, offensive, defensive players can have a good year still. So hopefully him and Ojulari can talk and, you know, hang out and spend a good time on campus, as I really, really want to get Deshaun Kadu on campus and get him on this team. But that'll be how we'll see how that turns out next episode, where we get to stay at home in Boone. We got to take on the 1-1 Toledo Rockets. Don't get me wrong. This NC State game was tough, and, you know, we just had a trap game all over it. This Toledo game is going to be just as tough. The Rockets are a very solid program, despite an early loss in the season. They're very talented, and we've got our 2nd straight start for Caleb Toll. Hopefully he can produce like he did last game on the ground and through the air. I think he played a really good game despite the 1 interception. I'm excited to see where he stands going forward in this season, but hopefully we don't have to even worry about going to a different quarterback, but it's very early on in the season. At 1-1, though, I am happy with where we're at. Maybe would have liked to have been 2-0. That first game was very winnable, but it's in the past. Let's just move forward and take on Toledo here in week 4. Anyways, thank you all for watching. If you do love this series, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button so you can stay up to date. Thank you all for joining me. I'll catch you all next time. Have a great day, everybody.
Soundstripe.